everybody. Whoops. There he goes, music playing. And here I am. This is Pam. I think today's the 4th or the 5th, I think. And I am on my way home. I went to Costco, so I'll probably have a haul as soon as I get home. I bought lots of keto things, and not just treats, not snacks, but mostly food that I can eat. I found a soup that's pretty low in carbs, and it's a fresh soup. It's a Italian sausage gumbo sort of thing, and I've been craving soup lately. I mean, seriously, craving soup. So that's a good thing. And I just got a bunch of stuff. You know, I spent like $200, but on, you know, with that, I did get a pair of shoes that were like $20. They were about 21 bucks. And I like to go to Costco because if I'm ever looking for shoes, and I don't want to pay a lot, you know, like just a pair of winter shoes, sort of, you can always get them cheap there. You know, maybe the quality isn't what you might get at maybe, you know, Macy's or Nordstrom's or something like that, but it's decent, you know. I mean, hey, to put on your feet, right? And maybe good for like October. No, well, this is October, and right now it's 78 degrees, but it won't be that tomorrow. You know, trust and believe. This is our last, I believe, probably be our, it's not our last days in the 70s, but it's our last day, I believe, this high of a temperature. I mean, I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong many times, but anyway, so feeling pretty good. You know, I mean, I believe I'm in ketosis. I think I am. Anyway, I feel like it. You know, I feel very energized. When I was out at Costco, I had a piece of pizza, but I didn't eat the crust at all. I ate the cheese, I ate the sauce, the pepperoni. I didn't even touch it. I didn't even take one bite of the crust. And that's, you know, that's the way you can have pizza. I mean, the only thing you're missing is a bread. Who needs bread any damn way? It's acid. It'll burn your stomach. But that's what I tell myself so I don't crave it, you know. I always make an excuse why I don't want it. You don't want it because of this. And, you know, it'll blow you up, you know. And not, it doesn't really, but I always say make an excuse, so I you don't want that. But anyways, it satisfied me for the moment. Now I got to get home and, you know, do this video, and then I'm making tacos tonight if the meat is unfrozen. I had taken out some hamburger, but if not, I'll probably just have hot dogs or something tonight. I had a few errands to do, and I just decided I've been testing myself. Do we want to go to Costco? And Costco has more keto-friendly items that are, you know, basic, that I could heat up, that looks pretty good. Like, I mean, I know some of the stuff is probably like, oh, Pim, you could have made that at home for probably less. Yeah, I could have, but would I? No. And like, I got this roast beef. Okay, it's a roast, and it's frozen. You put it in the microwave. That way I can give it to my brother. I can fix it for my brother, give him mashed potatoes. I'm not tempted to do the potatoes and the, you know, how you do it with the roast potatoes and carrots and onions. I don't have to do all that. I'll make him some mashed potatoes, and he likes instant potatoes any damn way. I can eat the meat. I look at the carbs, and, you know, hey, I can fix me a green vegetable, and I'm in business, you know. I'm trying to always find an option because I don't want to grow tired of my diet, and I don't want to get to where, well, I'm just going to try. I'm going to have something. Now, don't get me wrong. I did get something I haven't tried yet. They're called High Key chocolate chip cookies, okay? They're like, they're little tiny ones, and I kept on seeing them. I said, you know what? And they had a sample. I said, man, these are good. And I think you get like 7 of them for like 1 carb, you know. I'm like, wow, you know. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. And if it doesn't, if I feel like I'm being tempted, then they'll go in the garbage. I've thrown other stuff away in the garbage that I bought to try, but I gotta try, to see. I'm not buying keto cakes. I'm not making keto brownies yet. There's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly, acceptable. But I feel like I have to branch out. I've been on this, on the 17th, it will be July, August, September, October, 4 months. I've been on this 4 months. I've only faltered once with the ice cream on Labor Day. Yeah, was it Labor Day? Yeah, Labor Day. And only once. And I felt bad about it. And and when I went out that night, I didn't falter then. No, I didn't. I went out the night before. I didn't falter then. After I did that, I said, to hell with it. I'm not doing this. It's not worth it, So if I feel that I can, in my head, and I have to be honest with me. It don't matter if I'm honest with you all. You all aren't going to, it's not you all. It's me. But, I'm the one who has to answer to myself, again, it doesn't matter whether people think. I do tell you all stuff, not for acceptance, but just to keep myself accountable. I don't want to hide nothing. I don't want to, because when you start hiding shit, that means you're lying about something. Even, omission is still a lie. Just because I don't tell you about it, it's still a lie. If I'm telling you I'm not doing something, I'm doing it, it's kind of a lie. It's deceiving somebody. So I keep it up front and real. If I eat something I shouldn't, I'll tell you. And like I said, I'm going to try these cookies if they're not that they already know what they taste like. It's not something I'm going to eat every day. I have other things. I bought the keto yogurt. And the difference, you may say, what is keto yogurt? It's high fat. The fat grams are high. It's not low fat, it's high fat. See, everything with keto is higher fat, protein, and it's full fat. It does taste better, it tastes richer, and it doesn't have that sour blah taste. It's really pretty good. Do I love it? No, I think it's very much more expensive, but I bought two. I bought a coconut one, another coconut cream one, and I bought a vanilla. And it's okay, I do get tired of just eating I eat nuts, and I eat what are those things called? Pistachios, the lime pistachios. I gave up the popcorn, because just for a month to see, is it hindering me from losing weight? It's in the popcorn, the which are Skinny Pop, is in my carb numbers that I can have, because I give myself 20 to 30 a day. But I don't know. Sometimes it's a snacky snack. It's good, but I don't know. It kind of like triggers that. Man, I want something else. Man, I want something else. And man, I want something else. And if these cookies do that, man, these will be in the garbage. It ain't worth it. I'd never throw anything. Shit, I'll throw something away in a hot freaking minute, because $8.99, $7.99 ain't worth, putting on 30 pounds back, 30 pounds back on. No way, thank you. To get 30 pounds off, it took a long time. 4 months almost. And it's not an easy endeavor. It's not something that you just wake up in the morning and say, well, I'm going to lose 30 pounds and, it'll only take me a week or a month. No. Don't lie to yourself. It doesn't happen like that. And so that's why if I feel like I'm slipping, just like the ice cream, the keto ice cream, I know it's available. I haven't done, now I know what Breyer's low carb ice cream tastes like. I used to eat that, when I had weight loss surgery, I used to eat it. It's good. It's just not that good. I don't know what it was about it. It had, just like the yogurt, it kind of has that proteiny aftertaste a little tiny bit. But I said, well, maybe because I'm expecting it, you know. So when I eat the yogurt, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a strawberry with it. And, you know, to get that taste out of my mouth. Because protein and I do not go along. Oh, I do not like protein drinks. You know, when you get that, what's it called, Premier Protein, that was some disgusting shit. I don't care what anybody say. Oh, I like this chocolate. The chocolate was especially gross to me. The only protein that I could actually drink was vanilla. I mean, it was not as disgusting. It was disgusting, though. You know, it was like, ugh. I hated to belch that and have that taste in your mouth. Ugh. It was like, oh, God. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, some people like it, some people don't. You know, Dr. Berg says, you know, that isolate and all the different proteins are not good for you. They're hard on your liver, which I kind of believe. You know, I got to be careful because I'm afraid that my cholesterol could rise. I have good cholesterol. I have good HDL, LDL, and triglycerides. All those were in very good level, normal levels. So that's one thing that scares me about this diet. And you can't do another blood test until like November, the end of November. So they'll see where am I at, where I am with my numbers, so I can, you know, if there's a problem, I can adjust it. I can adjust my diet where not so much meat. I mean, by all rights, I probably am eating too much meat because I don't weigh it. Do I have a scale? Of course I do. I have all that stuff. But I just never do. I've never really gotten that deep into it where, like, back in the day when I had the weight loss surgery, I used to write down every damn thing I ate, weighed it. I would weigh myself about 5 times a day, easy. Before breakfast, after breakfast, midday, it's after a snack, you know, at the evening. What the hell was I thinking about? I weigh myself once a day, and I'll tell you something. Sometimes I wish I never did that because it's a mind screw. It's really a mind screw because it's really, I'll tell you what it is. Okay. Now, a week ago, maybe on this day, I was like, I'm a little bit lower than I was then. By the time when it was time for me to weigh in, I was a pound heavier, even though I was lower than where I was the week before. You know, still lower. But my scale, it's either my body, and I have to believe it's my body. I can't blame the scale. I can't blame the placement of the scale. I can't do that. Because I gotta keep it real. I went to the movies. I had popcorn. I put a shitload of, even though the butter they say is okay, you can have butter, and you know it's not real butter. It's probably oil or some shit like that. And I had diet soda. Yeah, I did. And the night before, but I think I had something else. You know, that night. Yes, I did. And that night I had the buffalo wings. They weren't bread or nothing. I made them at home, but it's still the thing. The thing is, how can I say? It's like I have to be accountable. You know, this is why probably it went up. And, you know, I mean, it's so easy. It's hard to lose it, but it's easy to gain it. So, you know, that's why I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to cut back on the popcorn. You know, even though, like I said, I go to the movies like maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe I won't be doing that because that's part of going to the movies for me. I ain't gonna lie, is eating. Now, when I go to my Elvis thing, will I eat? I will eat, but I'm still sticking to the intermittent fasting. I'm still keep sticking to my keto. I'm just gonna have to work around it after 6 o'clock, or maybe, no, actually that day I'm gonna change it to 7 or 8. I'm gonna maybe start my eating period at 12 and end at 8. You know, I mean, I've got a little longer to go, but you know what? I could eat a little longer if I want to. I can have something to drink. I can have, if I want to drink some alcohol, I could do that. But, you know, I've got to be realistic. This is a choice I made for now. But, how do I get onto the subject? But, being honest with yourself, being honest with other people, and honesty is like, it's so important, especially when you're in a journey to do something, because a lot of people lie to themselves. Oh, well, I didn't eat anything, like this one guy, Dr. Burke, he said he used to have a clinic and people would go there and, he put them on a diet and they said, keto don't work. And he says, well, what did you eat? Well, I had this, and then I had that, then I had this, and then I had that. And then by the time the story was out, they had a bag of potato chips, they had a candy bar, they had extra sandwich, or, they just had more than there was on their diet. It put them way over. And even keto-friendly shit, and I have to remember this myself, keto-friendly isn't always safe. Because I have this chocolate. It's dark chocolate. It's got the sunflower seeds. It's got the nuts. It has the almonds. It has a little tiny bit of coconut in there. And it's keto friendly. It says it on there, keto friendly. They even sell that same thing at Costco. Okay? It's dark chocolate. It's everything that would be okay. But if you went and you sit down and you start eating that bag, watching TV, it's okay. It's keto free. It's friendly. I can do this. We're friends. Why not? Then you'll find that you've gone way over the amount, because like they say, like a half a cup. That don't mean 6 half a cups. It means a half a cup. It means like maybe one little tiny handful. And that's it. Because you're not trying to have a meal on it. Just a little snack. And so I have to remember that even buying these high key chocolate chip cookies, it says it on there, 1 net gram of carbs. Okay. We'll see. If it triggers me, it's in the garbage. I'm not even going to save it for now. I'm going to ask nobody, you want this? Nobody wants my shit. And I'm just going to have it. Just like, now, I used to think strawberries. Now, I know one thing that kind of triggered me. It actually didn't trigger me. I just didn't like it. And it wasn't worth the carbs for me. Was the chocolate pudding. It was sugar-free. But it was like 10 grams. Maybe one whatever. And it still was 8 or something. It's not even worth it, I mean, it's not enough. It doesn't taste that great. It wasn't like, it wasn't worth it. Hell, I'd rather have a piece of keto bread, put a little bit of peanut butter on it. That's more satiating. It tastes better if I want to do something like that. I've done that, when I really want something, and, I've just had it through with meat, and, like for breakfast, sometimes I don't want bacon every morning. I don't. I get to the point, like, if I see one more piece of bacon, I'm going to explode. Now, for the last 2 days, I've had bacon. But before that, for the last 3 days, I didn't have bacon. I kind of laid off of it because I was getting tired of it. So I didn't even buy none today. I could have bought some, but I didn't. I figured I'm going to go back out again, and I can always pick up bacon anywhere. I don't need that much bacon, but some people view bacon as the food of the gods, but to me it's just okay. It's good, and it it's really good if you have a BLT. It's just deliciousness. But if you have it every day, it takes away. It's okay. It's monotonous. I want something else. Now, I do have Spam. Now, I'm going to eat that Spam. I have you know, I was gonna get some. They had some salmon, and I was gonna get it, but I was no. I like it, but it's not. I don't like it that much. You know what I mean? It's not like I want to have it like. And I think you probably have to eat it kind of in a speedy motion. You know what I mean? You can't just put it in your refrigerator, come back a week later, and it'll be okay. No, and I don't like it that much. You know, it's something. It's a variety. It'd be great if I had rice with it or something, but just to have it as a meat source, a protein, and just you know, no. And another thing I don't like is cheese. I'm really not. They had the Dubliner cheese, and I know it's Irish and it's good cheese and stuff like that, but I'm not really a cheese fan. I'm not really a deep cheese fan, and maybe that saves me a little bit from getting constipated, because I'm really not. If I put a piece of cheese on like a sandwich, yeah, it'll increase the really thanks, you know, but yeah, it'll increase the protein a little bit, but not that much, you know. So I'm not a big cheese fan. Grilled cheese, I've thought about, I could have that, you know, maybe one morning I will have a grilled cheese for breakfast, and it's a variety, you know, a yogurt, maybe a grilled cheese. Hey, you got something different, because the bread is 0 carbs, and you know, you have 2 pieces of bread, still zero. But I mean, I still think you shouldn't eat a whole loaf of bread with 0 carbs. I think you're probably gaining some weight there. I watched that guy, what's his name? Oh God, something Tennyson, and I can't even remember his first name. And he does exercise. He's a bodybuilder. I really like him because I've learned a lot about weight loss and, you know, exercising and stuff like that, and, you know, gives me a little inspiration there. But tomorrow's my walking day. I increased it by half a mile. You know, I'll probably do that one a little bit longer, 1.5 miles, a little bit longer, probably for about a week or two, because that is a little bit longer. A mile is not that much, but 1.5 miles, I'll just increase it just a little bit more. But as you can see, I just pulled up, so I'm gonna, get out of the way, birdie. I'm gonna get this stuff in, because I got a bunch of shit. I said I gotta take it in the house and get the dog out and stuff. So I will talk to you later. I will have a haul up if you're interested. Take a look. Bye bye.